I didn't get it all the way set up. It looks like I missed the last step. All right, we're going to have to wait a second for everybody to get on here. Y'all might have thought I wasn't coming on, but... Whew. All right, we're going to have to give everybody just a second. I didn't get YouTube set up correctly, so it's going to take a minute for everybody to get on here. Whew. Me and Brooke is still sitting here. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get the devotion on the page. December 20th, Saturday night. All right, now they're coming in. Sorry, YouTubers. I did not get it set up. I guess I didn't hit the last button that said go, and it didn't let y'all get in the waiting room. But it's okay. Wow, it jumped all the way up to 132 that fast. All right, well, I got a fire back there, if you all can see it. I'll try to, I don't know how to get that in both cameras. Oh, well, it's in close enough. We got a fire over there. Like I said, everybody just cleared out. So we have had a big day. I've had company since 12:30 today, I think. So since 12:30 today, we've had company here. We had a surprise visit from my niece, Lisa, and her boyfriend, Scott. They were up here. Scott was on business yesterday, and they were headed back home, so they swung by here. So that was nice getting to see them real quick. They just stayed, I don't know, an hour or two, I think. And then Brooke came, Trevor came, Tiana and the baby, Jace, and then Tony's mom comes. So, and Katie, Brooke's roommate, Katie. We always invite her because she doesn't really have a lot of family around here. She has a grandma that's in a nursing home, and she goes to see her a lot. So we just have her over here as one of us. So, oh, you getting ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, she call you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brooks was waiting on her friend, and she's getting ready to leave to head on out of here.
I'll come say hi.
Come quick. Say hi. Here we go.
Hi. All right, y'all have fun.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Okay.
She's the last one to go. Tony just went out to check things out around the house and go down to the garage for a minute. I have not had time to, I haven't had time to post pictures. I was lucky to throw video out every once in a while. So I got some pictures. I will be posting pictures today, tomorrow, Monday, whenever I can get to it. Let's see. Star is over here. She's on Star's over on moderating over on YouTube, and I'm not sure if Suzanne, she's usually on. I don't know what anybody's got going on. It's a busy time of the year, y'all. I got up this morning and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do this and do that. And then when Lisa called and said I'm gonna be there in an hour, I thought, oh, I'm gonna quick make 2 batches of fudge. So I did that. I didn't even have time to video any of that. I did 2 batches of fudge so she could take fudge down the road with her and take it to their family get together at my sister's house this coming up week. So I quick did that. And then I had to make the sausage dip. I made the meatballs yesterday and we heated them up. And then we had a fruit tray and a vegetable meat tray, cheese tray, all that kind of stuff. We just did some quick little appetizers. We had, how many did we have here? We had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just had 8 of us here today. So, okay, let me see. Brenda said she is still in the rehab in Elkin. All right. Yeah, it was a good surprise getting to see Lisa. I hadn't seen her, I can't remember. I seen her this summer when I went to the beach. I went by their No, maybe it's last year I went to the beach. I don't know when I saw her. I saw her sometime at the beach. But Tony did pretty good today. He didn't eat a whole lot here. He ate a sandwich earlier today. And anytime he eats, y'all, the minute he takes a bite, he starts sweating all over his head and neck, just sweating. And it's hard for him to eat anything because the minute he starts eating, he breaks out in a sweat. And then from that sweat, he gets chilled and then he's freezing to death. So he eats a little bit here and there when he can, is basically what he does. Oh, Jace was at the party. I'll post some of the games we played and you'll see Jace in them. We all wore our pajama pants. I got my mama shirt on and I had my pajama pants on. So everybody wears these black and red checkered black and red checkered pants. All right, that's right. I did see Lisa this summer. I went back to Surfside in October with my sister, and I didn't get to see her then. She was out of town. Yeah, that's right. I went to see Lisa, and I took y'all around her apartment complex, or it's not an apartment. They have a house there, but we did play some games. I videotaped some of that. I will try to post them, y'all. It just takes time to get all this posted. Like I said, everybody just walked out the door. So, yeah, it is hard to watch Tony deal with all this. I never know. That's why it's hard for me to cook anything. Sometimes he'll say something, but sometimes it's just when he feels like eating, he can eat like a little sandwich. We'll go get a sandwich at a fast food, like a roast beef or something like that. If he feels like he can eat that. We don't even get the French fries anymore or anything like that. But Jace, I put batteries in that little Santa Claus, and it's real loud, and it jingles and makes music, and he was looking at it, and he didn't want to get close to it, but he watched it from a distance without crying. So that was pretty good. It's going to be little baby steps for him. But he was good all day. Trevor and Tiana gave him a good nap before they got here, and he lasted all day. So he only had a few little meltdowns here and there, but he did pretty good to have such a long day. I think they got here about, I want to say maybe 1 o'clock or something. But we didn't have everybody come till 4, but Brooke came early, and Trevor and them came early too. I'm not sure if Lisa's gotten home yet. I think she probably has by now because she has to go to work tomorrow. So, oh no, Debbie said she had a small stroke and she's in the hospital. So y'all remember her. Talitha said, I made the snickerdoodles today and they're delicious. Great. It is a good snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle is a recipe you have to have. There's a lot of snickerdoodle recipes, but they're all different. But you got to have a good recipe, and trust me, I've tried a lot of different recipes, and that's the one I settled on that I like the best. So that's good. Oh, Cheryl Clark said her husband had cancer, and he would name all these things he'd want him to fix, and then he couldn't eat. Y'all, we have went to restaurants, and sometimes I'll take a picture of whatever Tony ordered, but then sometimes he can't even eat it. I don't bother to come back on and tell y'all, you know, the food police is out there, oh my gosh, he can't eat that or that. But a lot of times I'll take the picture, and then he might eat a few bites, and then we don't even bother bringing it home because he just can't eat it. So we went the other day to get a roast beef sandwich, and he was hungry, and we had to stop at the bank. And time we did that and got over there, he couldn't eat anymore. So we just got it to go, and we brought it home, and that night, about 2 hours later, I warmed it all up, and he was able to eat it then. So sometimes that's what we do. So we're just going to have a nice, relaxing rest of the holiday period here. So we got, this is the night we do, we bring the kids come over and I play some games and they get to win money, and you'll see that in the videos. So they get excited about that. So instead of me spending money up buying presents that I don't know what they need and stuff, we just give them opportunities to win money, and they love that. So even Tony won a bunch of, Tony won over $100. And he run and put it back here in his wallet, too. Oh. But, let's see. Joyce said she bought some oatmeal cookies from Walmart today. Only cookies that she'll have. I only made one cookie recipe, y'all, the little Hershey Kiss, and I've ate them all day long, so I'm about had my fill of it, and we sent all the food home. Brooke was going to go over one of her friend's house, and they got some kids and stuff, so, and a husband. So I said, just take all these leftovers over there, and then I don't have to deal with them. So we had our good time here, and now she'll take all that food over there, and it'll all get eaten up, and that's good. So I'm glad for that. Yeah, we're waiting to hear from Tony's cardiologist. He needs a heart catheterization. So I emailed him. Nobody emailed me back. You know, it's just a bad time of the year to try to get anything done. Jace's birthday party is all planned. Tiana and Brooke has planned out the whole thing. And so that's going to be next Saturday. It's going to be Jace's birthday party. I'm gonna have to get me something to drink. I drank a bottle of water. Can y'all believe that? I got off the Mountain Dew today. I had a Mountain Dew this morning, and I was gonna have me a loaded tea, and I didn't even have time to make that because all this thing. All of a sudden, I was trying to wash clothes, pick the house up, and then it rained the other day, and a bunch of mud tracked in when we had to carry groceries in. So I had to sweep the floors and then mop the floor. So I was a busy little bee today trying to get all that down. Not all that down, all that done. So anyhow, we got it done. And what else has got going on here, y'all? Yeah, it tastes I did get, I haven't added up all the money yet for blessing. I'm going to wait till the rest of this week and when I get it all in. But we did get 3,000. We're a little bit over 3,000. So thank y'all for everybody that sent that to little girl blessing. Somebody saying, did Jace like the pillowcase? Y'all, I wish I could have recorded him, but I was holding the pillowcase. Oh, he was just looking and pointing at each little thing on there. He's going to be excited for that to be on his bed. And I like it that she sent one for here and one for there. So he will, I will put that on a pillow and that'll be his pillow when he comes here. But he will like that too. I did go to the chickens today, and I did post a video, so please go back out there and look. There's a lot of videos, and just go to my page, click on videos. Like, you know, when you got to somebody's page now, you got a thing that says videos, and you got one that says live. So it's two different things. If you miss a live, click on the lives, and you'll get to watch the lives. Okay, somebody named Susan, is that Susan Luckadoo? Did she lose her husband? Yeah, oh, okay, I missed that. Let's see here. Who's talking about Liz? All right, Liz, I got to see who lost their husband. But Liz put on here that she can't make cookies. She uses them or they could use them as a hockey puck because she can't do it. Okay, Susan Luckadoo. She sends me little messages all the time. I recognize her name. And she said that she lost her husband. Am I seeing that right? All right. Anyhow, back to Liz. Talking about those things. I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick here. Oh, my sister. I had a sister that made caramel corn every year. I don't know how she made it because we didn't like it. I don't know how she made it, y'all. It's not the recipe that's in my cookbook. The one in my cookbook turns out delicious. It tastes like the caramel corn you buy at the mall. But however she made this stuff, she would make each one of us, all of her brothers and sisters, she made a big old bag of this popcorn, and we'd all get it when we'd go down there. We all got together for Christmas. Everybody got their bag of popcorn. Well, my youngest brother that passed away, he nicknamed it stop sign popcorn. And we said, why do you call it stop sign popcorn? He said, because when we leave her house, every time we stop at a stop sign, we throw a handful of it out for the birds. I think that is hilarious. My younger brother that passed away, he was funny. He could come up with some funny stuff all the time. Oh no, Tammy Rogers said her mother passed away on her birthday, which was December 8th. Oh no. I'm so sad. So many people pass away. My mom passed away December 4th, right at Christmas time, and we had no idea it was going to be then. We thought she'd last. I thought she'd be here to Christmas, but she passed away on the 4th. So then, right in the mix of all this Christmas, you got to get a funeral together and all that. It's hard. Liz said her popcorn and my cookies. I don't know if we ever told her that, but we would laugh. I don't know if she's gonna watch this video or not. Yeah, we all got shirts. Tony says Papa, mine says Mama, and Tony's mom says Nana, and then the other kids, they just have black shirts on. But yeah, it was Debbie. We had our get together. I will try to post some pictures after a while if I can tonight. If not, they'll be there in the next couple days. So, all right. I don't know what she used in that popcorn. Oh, yeah, a lot of you are telling me your mom or dad or husband, somebody all passed away right at the holidays. It's so hard. It's hard. It's hard losing somebody. Well, when Lisa was here today, her boyfriend Scott, his mother died last year. He was real close to his mother, and she got pancreatic cancer, and she didn't last no time. And she died Christmas Eve that morning. And Lisa had left to drive to her parents' house for Christmas last year, and he had stayed home because he'd been going back and forth to Florida to his mother's, and she passed. So then Lisa had to fly from Roanoke to at my sister's house, fly down to Florida to meet him down there. And so that's going to be 1 year coming up, so I'm sure that's going to be hard on him too. But her boyfriend is so nice, and I was so glad they got to stop by today and see us, even if it's for a little while. Tony enjoyed talking with them. They was talking about metal detecting and Civil War stuff and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go December 20th. Is this my only, somebody want to know, is this my only gathering for the holidays? We always do like appetizer. I love appetizers, so we usually do appetizers and games. I like to let the kids win some money and stuff, so then they can go spend their money in their Christmas or whatever. But we'll get together more, the next week or so too. All right, Saturday, December 20th. We are in chapter 1 of Matthew. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. That's the Lord Jesus saying that. Henry David Thoreau described a city as a place where many people are lonesome together. Those words have the ring of truth. In my youth, songs like Mr. Lonely, Only the Lonely, focused on isolation and loneliness. In recent years, the pandemic was one of the most isolating seasons the world has ever known. All y'all remember that, how horrible that whole pandemic isolation was. They didn't want you talking to nobody. You had to hide your face, and you couldn't be around people, and just had you scared to death. Social media can also feed loneliness, giving us connection without relationship. Perhaps loneliness is the new pandemic. As Matthew shared the story of the birth of Jesus, he told us all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet Isaiah. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Ponder that for a moment. God is with us. As believers in Jesus, we're never alone. We've been born again into the family of Christ, a family that spans the globe and ages. The Apostle Paul said, "You are no longer foreigners and strangers, but fellow citizens with God's people and also members of this household." We're loved by the ever-present God who said, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." So when you think you're all by yourself, you have to be, because God will be right there with you if you want him to. Whatever you're facing today, your Heavenly Father is present with you. Allow him to help you as you step into life's uncertainties and challenges. He is with you. And the question is, when have you felt lonely? I know a lot of y'all, I get a lot of messages from y'all. You try to fill your days with watching videos and fill your time up, and you like the live interaction because it gives you some people to have a little bit of interaction. That's why I encourage y'all to comment. Comment so we'll see your names, and others will see your name continually come up on here, and then they feel like they know you. Even if they never meet you in person, they do feel like they know you, and they know your name, and they see a little picture. And if you can, always have your picture, a little picture of you in there, so we at least can put a name with a face, right? When experiencing isolation, how do you respond to it? What are some things that y'all do that maybe makes you feel less lonely? I know what it's like when you feel like you're all alone. I've lived by myself before, all alone. And, you know, when you have nobody to go out to eat with. But I got into in the past years, I got into the habit of, if I wanted to go out to eat and Tony wasn't available or whatever, or before I met Tony, I just got up and went. I walked right in that restaurant, table for one. And don't be ashamed like nobody wants to eat with you. Just say, you know, be blessed that you're able to take yourself out and go by yourself. And sometimes you'll see other people in the restaurant. And, oh, Mary Jo said she loves listening to music. Oh, I love that too. And I have the YouTube music on my phone, so I can just go out to YouTube. I could sit all day long, play music, think up old songs from way back when, and just type the name of them in. They come up, and I sing with them. And man, you can spend hours doing that. Now, some of y'all might not be into music, but music it's music to your soul. Somebody said, I can't, oh, I must, anyhow, the comments went by too fast. Sometimes these comments go so fast, y'all, sometimes I can't get it all. Yeah, they were talking about Greg Biffle and how sad that is. It is horrible. I don't know if y'all know him. He was a retired NASCAR driver that his plane just went down and shot right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, and the whole family was killed. That is horrible right at December, right at the holidays. So let's see. Shirley said she lives by herself and she just does what she wants to do. That's how you got to look at it, y'all. You don't got to ask nobody nothing. You got to do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it. But I know loneliness can creep in. And that's when you need to pick up the phone, send somebody a text message, call somebody. Uh, a lot of people might be lonely on the other end too. Call them up. Send a message and call them up. All right. Oh, my word, it's almost 8:30, y'all. All right. Shirley Ward said she made biscuits with the powdered buttermilk today. I always use that powdered buttermilk. I keep that powdered buttermilk in my refrigerators where I store it all the time. I know a lot of y'all, as you get older, you might be the last one of your siblings. I have a few friends that all their brothers and sisters have passed away and they're the last one. Their parents are gone. You know, I always think, you know, it seems like one year you're the kid, the next time you're the parents, the next time you're the grandparents, then you're the great grandparents, then you're dead. You know, it's like, it just goes so quick. And you just got to get as much out of each day as you can. You know, it is. Pam, let's see. Pam Brunfield said, "I love living by myself. There's no one to bug me. Yeah, it's nice and quiet all the time." Somebody said a little boy was killed by a school bus. I hadn't heard that one. Miss Kitty is outside today. It's above freezing here. She don't like much come in. She lets me know when she wants to come in. She is not called to come in today, so. Let's see. Tammy said she can't make rice. It's always hard. Yes, somebody said they keep busy with church. I encourage y'all, if you are able to get out, find you a little country church somewhere. They would love to have you, and you can make friends there and be a part of God's family. And so look around and find a little country church somewhere where you live if you're able to get out. And just show up one day and just go up there and tell them, look, I'm new to this church. Y'all looking for another person? We love when new people come to our church. We're so excited. Just show up, and then usually once they come one time, they'll start coming back. Now, there are people that like to be around other people. Tony is a person that likes to be around other people. Him and I are opposite like that. He's an extrovert, and extroverts, they get their energy from being around people. I'm an introvert. I get my energy from my alone time. When I need to recharge my batteries, I pull into myself. I'm an introvert. But when he wants to recharge his batteries, the more people, the more he can talk to, the better it is. So we're opposite like that. So you got to watch when you're opposite like that, because he'll say, you want to do this or that? Oh, yeah, it sounds like fun. Next thing I know, he's done invited a handful of people. I'm like, whoa, wait, I thought it was just going to be us. You know, so it's hard sometimes going to a big gathering or something, because I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of people here. And he's like, yay, there's a lot of people here. So know what y'all are. Look and see if you're an introvert or an extrovert. And all that means is how, what way do you like to recharge your batteries? Do you need quiet, alone time by yourself? Or do you need to be in a big bunch of people and that charges your batteries up? Oh. Somebody said you get your energies from the chickens and the guineas. Yeah, I got to look out for them. They was all in their pens. I went down there today. Well, the guineas was running out. They didn't run over to me because Lisa and Scott was with me. So they was a little bit standoffish. All right. It's already past 8:30, y'all. I'm gonna let you go tonight. We got some things going on here, and I'll tell you more about them tomorrow. Something came up, and we might be doing something that we hadn't planned on doing. I'll tell you more about it. We gotta talk about this thing tonight. So we will tell you more about that tomorrow. All right. So it's never a dull moment around here, y'all. All right. Y'all, I know I've said all right meant like 15 times. Like, all right, all right, all right. Oh, I hear Miss Kitty now. You wanting to come in? She's up in the window now, meowing. I don't know what the temperature's supposed to be tonight, but it was pretty nice today. It wasn't too cold. So, all right, y'all go out and watch all them videos. Facebook sent me a thing and said something like, you got to get some shares, likes, comments, and you have until, I think they give you a 14-day thing. And if I meet so much of whatever in those 14 days, they're going to actually give me a little bonus. And I'm like, oh, wow, I'm going to try. But you really got to really share them, like them, comment on every video. Just so if y'all are bored or you're lonely, go out and watch all the videos of mine you can, okay? And like, comment, share, and all that kind of stuff. And let's see if I can win this little bonus that they're talking about. I don't know if I can or not, but it's really, I have to earn so much of all that stuff in the next, they gave me a 14-day window. I think it started on the 15th through the 30th or something. So y'all want to bless me, go out and do that and see if I can win this little bonus they're talking about. I don't know if I can or not, but I always try. They've never done this one before. Every once in a while they'll have a little bonus program, but they really make it out of your reach, because I don't think they want to give it to you. But I'm gonna try with y'all's help. All right, good night, everybody. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.